Hi, Scrappy friends. Welcome to the Crafty Maven. This is Hannah with you today, and I have a Stash It Monday. I will say right now, I am sorry for the band of light that is down near the bottom of my screen. I was filming during the day, and it just happened to be sunny, which is kind of rare because it's been raining a lot where I am in the Pacific Northwest. So the sunshine was pretty nice, but it does cause a little bit of a glare. So I will just apologize for that. So right now I am working on this layout with some white cardstock as my background. That's kind of like my go-to right now is white cardstock. I did take that it was almost 8.5 by 10 or 11 sheet of paper that was designed by Claudia, and I will make sure I have a link to her Etsy shop where she sells lots of different awesome collections that she has made. This was her first one that she put out a couple of a year or so ago, maybe. And now I know she does a lot of stuff for some other kit clubs that she has guest design for or been a part of. So make sure you check out her Etsy shop, but make sure you check her out because you can see where she's designing. And I know she just put out a collection with Pretty Little Studios too, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So make sure you check her out because she has some amazing stuff, and she's very talented, and I loved working with her stuff. And I forgot that I had that, and so I made sure I grabbed it because it was one of the pieces that I absolutely loved, and it reminded me of the mood board and that feel. So I'm kind of trying to use some spring colors, even though my photo is definitely not a spring. It is of lots and lots of snow because we had a snowstorm in February. At the beginning of February, we had a pretty good snowstorm. We got about a foot of snow, which is a lot for the Pacific Northwest, where I live out near I don't know, not quite an hour away from Seattle. And so it rains most of the time in the winter, but this winter we definitely got hit with quite a bit of snow, and this was a really big snowstorm. I wasn't expecting it. So it snowed all day Sunday and into Monday. And this was what it looked like on Monday morning. We definitely had a snow day that day, and my kids were super happy. It was their first real super big snow. We had gotten a little bit of snow here and there, like about a dusting or maybe like an inch or two, but nothing major by any means. I'm from upstate New York, so a foot of snow is a pretty good amount of snow. Definitely. Definitely. But like, you know, a few inches of snow is not really much. So it's definitely interesting how winters are here. Anytime you get any amount of snow, usually things kind of start getting a little crazy. Everybody needs their milk and bread by then. So, but I thought it was really fun, and I really wanted to document this because it is the kids' first snow, and it did look so pretty when we woke up in the morning, and at night when we were going to bed, it really started pouring. It really started coming down. That's when it really started to we just started getting a lot of snow. So right now I'm just kind of building these layers. I really just want it. I'm just basically taking stuff out of my scrap drawer. So I have a drawer, and I don't know if you noticed, but I did run the sides of the bottom and up at the top through my sewing machine. I have some copper thread in there right now, so I just stuck with that. Sometimes I'll switch it out, but I don't know. I just didn't feel the need to do it. I just kept the copper. I figured it'd be okay. um, so I have some of these wood snowflakes, and I definitely want to use those. Just trying to get some stuff that I've had around, used up. And I've had that piece, that die cut piece. It's like an ISO sheet or something, like a camera lens. So I wanted to use that because I thought it would be fun. And then that cork piece is from Citrus Twist, one of their kits that I got, a Project Life kit from them. And so I'm using that, and I have that on my desk too. So I do like to a lot of times just kind of see what I have laying around on my desk, because a lot of times I'll like collect stuff that I took out and kind of put it somewhere else. So I end up having all these like extra places that I have die cuts because I don't put them away all the time. I try to, and I'm pretty good about putting stuff away so it's semi-neat, because I definitely like to have a neat desk. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just kind of layering and figuring out what I want to do. And then I decide, let's put my title down, and I'm going to have Winter Wonderland. And I wanted to use mostly white thickers. So I use these big white ones for winter. And then I'm going to pull out a silver. I think it's the silver from the Chamel Christmas collection, maybe, or one of the Chamel collections. It's the Fitzgerald. So it's the nice thin kind. And I did staple that piece. That was from an old Clit kit, I think. But I think it was from the Pink Fresh Studio. They're like page, you know, things. So like a paper clip, but wood. It's pretty cool. So I have no idea what I'm doing right now, so I'm sorry. Oh, I know. I was looking for my thickers. It took a while. I have a drawer right next to my desk actually, but I couldn't. I thought I had a font that was all white and glitter, and I probably do. I just don't know where in that drawer they are, and my drawer is starting to get really jam-packed, so I actually probably need to go through my thickers and just kind of figure out if there's any that I need to get rid of. But I hate to get rid of them because you never know, and I mean, really, you only get so many titles out of them before you're like coming up with weird titles to use up the last bit of the thickers. We should do a week here on the Crafty Maven where we use just a specific kind of, like, we focus on a certain kind of item. Is that something you guys would like? I just thought of that. Thought that would be fun. So yeah. So I'm just kind of looking through some of my older embellishments. I have a system right next to my desk that has like baskets, and I use them for like embellishments, like stickers and like more chunkier like enamel pieces, or like enamel pieces, and then like the rubber charms and stuff. And I just keep them all in there after I've used quite a bit of them from the collections. I just stick them in there. And so I was kind of looking through there and seeing what I had, because I was trying to use up my stash, because that's the whole point of, well, one, this day, but like when you're making a stash layout, it's kind of fun to know that you just used almost all stash, that most of it wasn't new stuff. Well, and I mean, this past 6 months, I've really cut back my spending, and I was on a really big spending freeze, but I really haven't bought in that much, and I've used quite a bit, but I'm still surprised at how much I have. So, I mean, and I don't feel like I have a big stash, but I obviously do, because I have a ton of stuff. So it's kind of nice to go in there and just pick out stuff that I've had for about a year now, probably almost, and just use it up, you know, get the stuff used. So I really like these Simple Stories stickers. I keep forgetting that I have them, and they're in like really fun colors and stuff. So I use a lot of those, and then this is just about done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll make sure I have some links below and everything. And I hope I see you guys around again. Let us know what you think of the videos. We definitely appreciate your guys' comments, and we appreciate your views. We all work really hard to keep this channel running, so, and it's because of you guys. So I'll see you guys later, and I hope you have a great, inspired week. Bye!